This is what I built today. Full cyberpunk concept, character sheet, asset library, environment, product poster, all inside Photoshop. I'm not a Photoshop guy. I barely know where the layer panel is, but this plugin Higgsfield makes it not matter. If you can type a prompt and click a button, you can build this. Let me show you how. Let's start by building our character. I've got the Higgsfield plugin open here in Photoshop, and we're going to straight to the image generation tab. I'm going to describe our protagonist: a cyberpunk mercenary, cybernetic arm, neon jacket, rain-soaked alley, lighting, cinematic. That's really all you need. And there he is, one prompt, one character. Already feels like a concept art piece straight out of a graphic novel. Now here's where it gets interesting. I'm going into the angles feature. This lets me capture the same character from completely different viewpoints without regenerating from scratch. Same face, same jacket, same cybernetic arm, just rotated. Front, side, 3/4, back, every angle is consistent. That's the hard part of a character design, not anymore. Now, I will run remove background on each one, and we get clean cutouts ready to arrange. I'm dropping them side by side, and this is already a character sheet. Something a concept artist would spend days on, done in minutes. One more thing, I'll take our character back into the generation tab, this time as a reference image, and ask for a full body shot. Standing, rain-soaked street. Remove the background, and now we've got the complete package. Multiple angles, full body, all consistent. That's our character sheet done. And it's not just characters. Same workflow, a couple of prompts, remove backgrounds, arrange weapons, props, even environment assets. Everything speaks the same visual language. Now we need a world for our character to live in. Cyberpunk garage, neon lights, Japanese signature, wet surface, steam, volumetric fog. Let it cook. Okay, this is a location. Neon signs, steam rising off the floor, a motorcycle in the back. Actually, wait, that bike, I'm coming back for that. That's a hero asset. I'll pull it out separately later. But first, let's build the full environment. I'm going into expand feature and pushing this into 20:9 thematic widescreen shot. This is your establishing shot. This is what the audience sees before your character walks in. More garage, more depth, the neon bleeds further, the atmosphere opens up. This is a real location now. Same move as before, angles, different camera positions, same space, wide, close, shifted, left, consistent lighting, consistent world, line them up, and that's your environment sheet. Any director, any concept artist would know exactly what this world looks like from every angle. This is where it all comes together. I'm dropping in the character sheet and the environment sheet both as references. The plugin knows who he is and it knows where he lives. Cyberpunk garage, glowing under light, mercenary character leaning against the bike, neon work lights, tools, steam, dramatic product shot, lighting on the bike, poster composition. Let's run a few times, because with generative work, you're not looking for the first result, you're looking for the right one. There's our character, there's the garage, there's the bike, front and center, exactly where we wanted it. The neon signs carried over, the atmosphere is consistent, and it reads immediately as a poster. Wait a minute, RX-7 hoverbike built for the next contract. Okay, this is super cool because the image already told the story. This is what it looks like when your assets are consistent from the start. I'm taking the poster straight into the shots feature. Drop it in as a reference, hit generate, and now we have a full shot breakdown from a single image. Different angles, different framings, close-ups, wide angles, overhead. It's not always perfectly consistent, but as a storyboarding tool, as a mood exploration, really useful to have. One poster in, 9 shots out, that's a scene. The poster looks great, but what if the mood was different? That's where Relight comes in. I can drop a light source anywhere on the image. Pick a direction, set it to soft or hard, dial in the brightness, and change the color completely. Same poster, same character, just a different light. And it's almost a different story. Red feels aggressive, urgent. Teal feels cold, cinematic, more Noah. This is the kind of control that used to mean going back into the original scene. Adjusting every light manually, re-rendering. Now it's a drag and a color picker. Alright, before we go, a challenge. You've seen everything we built. Same garage, same bike, everything is the same. Now look at this, different person. Same world, but different person. Just a completely different character. How? There's a feature called character swap. That's your clue. I'll leave it the rest to you. That's the full workflow. Character, asset, environment, poster, lighting, storyboard, built entirely inside Photoshop without switching a single tab. The Higgsfield Photoshop plugin is available right now. Link is in the description. Go install it, it's free to get started. And if you want to try the character swap yourself, you know where to find it. See you in the next one.